Hello, everyone. This is freelance fiction editor Miranda Darrow, and this week's video is talking about revising your own work. I'm a writer as well as an editor, and I know how important it is to get other people's eyes on your work to point out things that you don't see to help it improve. Recently, I participated in a flash fiction contest and sent my draft to two of my critique partners who both gave me really great feedback. When I sent my revised version to one of my critique partners for the line level review, she said it was 1,000% better with the changes, and I wouldn't have been able to bring out the best version of that story without some outside perspective. But there are definitely things that you can do to improve your manuscript all by yourself. Here are 10 tips for revising your own manuscript. First, confirm that the main plot makes logical sense by listing the plot points in order. Are all of the major plot points that occur during the story's timeline shown in an active scene rather than just talked about? Are you missing any necessary steps for this story to make sense to readers? You can figure that out with just listing the plot points. Second, track your POV characters' goal, motivation, and conflict in each scene. Think about how their progress in their goal changes in the course of that scene, either positively or negatively, and consider whether the next scene is a logical next step for that character in pursuit of their goal. Third, track your character's growth arc. Start by identifying their misbelief, the lie that your main character believes, which is holding them back. Show why it's reasonable for them to believe it based on the things that happen in their backstory. Make sure that you've got a basis in there that it's reasonable for them to believe this, and then make it clear to readers that this misbelief is holding the character back. What step does your character need to go through to challenge and overcome this misbelief? And that's not one step. You got to challenge it multiple times. Fourth, make sure that your POV is consistent and free of head hopping. If you have multiple POV characters, make sure that the transitions are clear. Next tip, look for opportunities to show rather than tell your character's emotions. If you see emotion words like sad, angry, happy, or even more complex ones named, see if you can find a way to convey that emotion through the character's dialogue, narrative text, and action rather than naming them. Next, keep your verb tense consistent. Go through your story, searching for incorrect uses of verb tense. Remember, dialogue can be present even if the narrative text is in past, so it's a little trickier than just looking for all the other verbs. Look for opportunities to swap out bland verbs and replace them with active ones. One active verb is more engaging than a pile of adjectives and adverbs all trying to liven up a sentence anchored with a dull verb. Next, make a list of all your named characters and put it in alphabetical order. If you have too many that start with the same letter or sound similar, consider changing some of those names so the readers don't get confused. But never do a global replace if you have a character named Will. That's just an invitation for mayhem. Next, if you know your filler words, search your document for them and find places to remove or swap them out. And finally, find some critique partners and swap your pages with them to get an outside perspective on how your story can be improved. I know that's not all by yourself, but that is something that you can do for no cost if you are a good critique partner. These 10 tips fall on the spectrum from big picture developmental edits to lower line level ones, and I put them in the order from the highest level to the lowest level. There's a lot more to revising, even in self-editing, but these 10 tips and these 10 exercises will improve almost any manuscript. If you are looking for a more in-depth approach to self-editing and revising your manuscript, I have two resources that may be of interest. First is the 6-step revision process. Revise your manuscript from first draft to final. Oh, wait, do I have a copy right here? Why, yes, I do. It's available in paperback or ebook through Amazon or directly through my website and from some other sources. And next is an online course based on the same 6-step revision process, available through the Think of It platform. There's a link in my comments, and there's a link on my website if you go and look under books and classes. As a special deal for people making it this far in my video, I'm offering a discount code for my online class. Enter the code Revise in December to save 25% off the class from now until the end of the year. You can access the course later as long as you purchase it during the month of now to the end of December. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, subscribe, and click on the bell to get notified of my future videos. And until then, happy writing and happy revising!